Hello newbies, welcome back to another video of my series called Finding the Best Drills So You Don't Have To. And, as in last video I told you, that the next video will be on long-range spray drills, so here it is. But before we move on to our drills, I will suggest you to watch both of my last videos, in which I have given you close and mid-range training drills, so do check them later as well. Now let's talk about the long range. So firstly I have few tips for gyro players. So, whenever you take a long-range fight, you have to make sure that you are holding your phone tightly, but not that much that your phone got implode. And also make sure your hands are steady, and not shaking too much. Now to make your hands steady, you have to stop fist bumping. Now it's time to introduce our first drill, so let's get started. So, for the first drill you have to come at this point, and then click on training button, then go to standard training, then click on customize. And here, you have to select 90, 120 and 150 meter of target, and then set the training rounds to 6. After this, set health of the target to 170. And then, set movement speed equal to the health. And by doing this, boards will move at the same speed as your character. Now again set health of the target to 100. And then, set helmet level to level 3. And effective parts to head. And then start it. Now, after starting it, you have to open your scope and start firing at those boards. And yes, you have to practice it with them for 16 for 6 rounds, 3 with 6x scope, and 3 with 4x scope. Now, this drill will help you to improve your car sprays and to knock down a running enemy from long range. And at starting, practice this drill in sitting position, and when you find it easy, then start practicing this in standing position. Now, let's move on to our second drill. Now, in this drill, we will practice for burst sprays, and for it, you have to start farting in installments. Just kidding. You have to come at this place, and then you have to open your scope, and then you have to place your scope below the dummy's waist, and then fire a burst spray of about 5 to 10 bullets like me. Now, you must be wondering why the scope has to be below the waist. So, it is because when you give a burst spray at long range, then your aim automatically starts going up in the starting few bullets due to recoil, no matter how much you control the recoil. And that is why you have to keep the scope up to the waist level while giving a burst spray, so that you can be able to connect 2 to 3 headshots in your spray. Now it can be happen that your sensitivity is too low or high. In such a case, you can adjust your scope placement as per your requirement. And yes, you have to practice it with both 4 and 6x scope for 5 minutes each, so that you can master burst sprays and make some extra holes in your enemy's character. Now, we are done with the training ground drills. Now you have to practice it in front of real enemies. And for that, you have to come to the lobby, then click on map and go to WoW mode. Now click on search and enter the code 10198. And after downloading it, you have to start it. Now here, people comes with a WM and kills you. But that's the challenge. You have to pick M4 and try to kill them with sprays. Now after this, you have to come to the lobby again, and then click on map, then go to WoW mode, then click on search and enter the code 10187, and after selecting it, you have to start it. Now here, you will see some of your enemies are roaming around in cars, so you just have to try to trace them, and along with this, you can also take house-to-house fights. Just remember that, In this mode, zone will start shrinking. Alright, that's it for this video, and I know that I am too late to drop this video, but this is because I was busy in making my meat bigger. Just kidding. I was upset by seeing the response on my last video, but from now I will upload videos on time. And yes, please give me suggestions for next video in comments. Now see you in that video. Till then, bye bye.